Welcome to Formula 7000, full of cars that no one wants to drive. No, we're at I had to turn around there and check where the fuck we were. Welcome to LZ. We're at LzFest. We're with Ty and we're with Saule, and we're here and we're having a really good time. We're going to act like it isn't raining, and we're going to go and look at some cars, because after all, that's all that matters. So follow us.
Yes.
We've got Dungarvey, we've got Dwayne McKeever. Now that's the R32. How many doors has that car got?
We can do an in. We're doing.
Should we have a quick look at this R32? It's a three-door. It's very impressive. I've not seen it on track yet, but I mean it sounded amazing, like really shouty and aggressive, and that's probably.
I think Dwayne McKeever's driving it too. So.
Is Dwayne McKeever driving it?
I think so.
That's unusual, because a lot of people aren't driving their own cars. Anyway, this is going to get really fucking awkward after a while. We got Luke Fink, Ty's best friend. They grew up together, they love each other, they have intimate relationships.
You're a dick.
And the opposite is in fact true. We've got Jack Shanahan, we've got Thomas Keeley, Connor. I'm just going to start reading names, and we're not looking at cars, because as you can see, there's a huge queue of people here.
We could shove the camera shove the microphone into Jimmy's face too.
We're going to do that. Yeah, we'll just completely dive and just stab him in the face with a. Yeah. Jimmy Oakes off of the internet. James, hello James.
I'll shove it in his face.
God, you should. Oh my God. Now, obviously, Ty can't do anything now that his sunglasses have fallen off his head.
This absolutely unbelievable.
Why are you poking my face right now?
Are we doing an interview?
We're just doing a walkthrough.
We're just here to upset people. We're just here to upset. That's it. It's literally it's raining, piss some people off.
It's quite cold too.
You may as well have that. I've got my own mic.
Yeah.
We've got Becky Evans, we've got James Dean, we've got Colette Davis. We've got Josh. Hi Colette, how you doing? You good?
Hi Josh.
Ryan Mayer.
Wait, how's this GDR?
Ooh. Just like casually parked out of nowhere. I mean, can we have a look at it? I mean, there's a lot of people over there. They don't seem to be interested in this car. I mean, this is a good looking GTR.
See, this is a car that doesn't really matter if the fitment isn't good, because it's like
fast as fuck, boy.
That as well, and timeless look.
Yeah, it's
Adam. Hey Adam.
What are you doing?
Can we? I just want to take a second to thank you for our banners over the top of our garages. They look amazing, and they genuinely made me laugh. So thank you very much.
I was writing them all up, and it had to be. I was putting every engine in. Yeah, obviously SR20 is superior. So
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Adam knows exactly what's up.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Right, we're gonna go and wander and try not to drown in the rain. Which this is fine. A 34 GTR is allowed to have shit fitment.
Okay. Is that the only exception?
It might be.
It's like a timeless look of a car. Like it always looks good.
Yeah.
GDRs.
It's one of those things. Hold this, because I got real bad etiquette with fucking microphones. I'll be like, we'll have a conversation with someone. We'll get none of your side of the conversation, because I'm just holding it like a dickhead. Apologies.
We'll talk to you soon.
Where are you going? Look, my wheels. Now these are lovely in this colour.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I don't like my wheels, because I love my wheels. This wire's getting a bit fucking awkward.
Yeah.
What are these? These 19s? They look like.
It's not bad.
They look like they could be 20s or some shit. It's not bad. I couldn't be mad at that. That's not bad at all. Let's have a look what else we got.
It's still super clean.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a weird ass interior. We don't have that in Australia.
That's because aren't they all leather?
No. Like that. I don't know what that style of material is.
Velour.
Yeah.
It's called velour.
Maybe because we just do S chassis things. I've just never noticed.
Yeah.
Probably why.
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
It's an auto as well.
Oh.
It's getting rare that now. This is obviously an E46, greatest car of all time.
4-door one? Oh, it's manual.
Look, I mean, yeah, okay, cool, great. There's GS here.
There's Dave Egan over there. Dave Egan.
Is it Dave Egan?
Dave Egan.
Do you reckon we could upset Dave Egan? Saule's over there. Let's go and
He's definitely upset if Saul's
let's go and poke a finger into Dave Egan's face. I bet he's got nothing better to do right now. He won't be busy
You
in
can do
any
that.
way
I don't
whatsoever.
know, Dave. You do that.
Okay, all right. Dave, clearly you've got nothing better to do right now other than to talk to us. You know,
Always happy to talk to you.
you've got loads of free time today.
For you guys, I have time.
How it go?
Bar the rain.
It's good right now.
Good right now.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
The rain, I feel, isn't really making much of a difference. There's huge queues of
And it's
people.
promised dry tomorrow.
Yeah, I seen we've got most of the day tomorrow for dry.
and
Yeah.
smoke and people and fun and sunshine and car builds and fun stuff. And we've got the best of the Irish cars here. We've got the personalities of the European and US drift scene, and
Of like everywhere though.
we've got
Like,
every single guy's ever heard of a car in Ireland into one place.
everything is here, Dave.
Everything. People
Everything.
pulled cars out, they haven't pulled out in like 6-7 years.
Yeah,
And finished over COVID. This is the one.
for this. I mean,
For a bunch of
hell
people
and,
that are
hell and
kind
high
of,
water. This is incredible.
for you guys.
No, I'm just saying,
for you
this
guys,
is, it's just, I'm blown away by like how much has been put together in one place. It gives me anxiety to think of how much organising this has taken. Like,
I'm so tired now.
yeah,
I have gone to like, you know when your phone is on 1% battery and it does that save mode?
Yeah,
I just walk
yeah.
around with a smile going, everything's fine.
you'll have no
Everything's-
recollection of this. It's
everything's
all,
fine. I'll be
you're
on
lucky
Mon-
if you see it somewhere else.
On Monday I'll go, what happened?
No, what the hell was that? Oh yeah, LzFest. Oh my God, that happened? That wasn't a fever dream?
I was like, I think I saw Phil Morrison talking to Adam LZ about Lambos halfway through the day. It shouldn't happen.
No, it shouldn't happen. How did that happen at an event I organised? Anyway, I just wanted to, I know you are super busy, so I just wanted to say thank you for us being here and
Oh,
thank
we
you
wouldn't
for
do it without you.
organising this. This has just been
We knew the boys that would come, not take it
mind-blowing.
too seriously, look cool and have a good time. We put you on speed dial.
It's just, Dave knows, he just knows. Anyway,
Scissors.
this is the thing, and also there's sections of the track, like, it's not because our cars are so low, but we really struggle to see over the fucking hill.
Yeah.
And this year we're like this, where the fuck's the entry?
No, you gotta like.
Where the fuck's the entry?
They make it.
Oh my God, it's there! And it's too late now.
And then they have that crazy like rumble strip.
Yeah, which we love.
Yeah.
It's my favourite thing. My
Just
sun
knocks them up or
panels are
something.
moving along, and my headlights are smashing along the fucking. I hate it.
Don't forget that they are putting you on the drift masters now. So this is like the hardest possible.
I don't know. Like if I was in my car, I would be obsessed with this layout. Like I know it's easy for me to say because like. Oh,
But is this the first time you've drifted right hand drive?
yeah, it's really kicking my ass.
Amazing.
Have you connected your?
No, I keep fucking up.
Right.
That's
I
so-
did this the other way around. I couldn't do it the other way around.
So like I tried the tandem and I'm just slow to it, so it makes me hesitate.
You'll.
Yeah, I have to think. I'm like, no.
That, well, for us, compressing over that crest, it's like gearbox, floor, chassis rails, sill.
You can feel it.
Yeah.
Oh, we feel everything.
My entrance, everyone's saying the entrance is the hard part. That's my favorite part because there's no thinking. I see the box, I enter and I full throttle and use boot. And it's just like, the track's really good though because it's like, if you hit that first entry,
Oh, the
it's
rest
just
of it's actually quite.
zone.
We like stupidly put my sun strip low, so when I'm sat in the car,
Oh, yeah, you
I can't
can
even
see
see
the
the marshal.
No.
Even like this before we went, it's that bad. And he's like,
Oh yeah, big mistake.
yeah. And I'm like, oh
Yeah, we're ready to go. But I still can't see
And then
the
I
entry.
can't see the hill, so the hill, and then the
Oh,
sun,
yes, you
sun
know.
strip.
Yeah, looks like, oh,
Yeah.
is
So
there
we've got
any-
another,
So many handicaps we placed in
Yeah.
front of ourselves. It's like maybe we should have
thought this through.
thought this through before we drove all the way here.
But they look hot. They look hot.
Yeah, this is the thing. This is the thing. That runs my head. Like,
That's the most
I like the way they look. All the footage I've seen of us like somewhat struggling.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, damn,
Still looks
I mean,
good.
Still looks good.
you could always cut out the bad stuff.
Yeah. Well, this is it.
Instagram only needs 15 seconds.
I saw exactly. I saw some like probably the second or third run I did, and I was like, I got quite close to the wall. I was like, that's it.
Good.
That's the one.
I'm good.
Someone better get a photo.
That's it. On repeat. That's it. I'm good. Nothing else.
He's
matters.
got the slow mo.
Yeah.
And the audio clip of Aaron walking past going, surely this is not a drift car, this looks like a show car, surely it's parked in the wrong place.
Oh my god.
Well, so hopefully, clip driving, Aaron,
Oh no way.
Yeah. That was obviously on Thursday when we turned up, so.
Well, exactly.
Well, SR boys.
Yeah.
That's our gang.
BBT, listen to this.
Oh, does it rattle?
Does it rattle?
Like it's broken. It rattles so bad.
Does it go away?
It's properly fun. Does it work though? Oh yeah, it works. It still works, it's just that it's
That's
so
it forever.
dry.
That's the sound forever.
That's it. No, that's it.
At all RPM, no matter what the oil pressure is, no matter what the temps are, that's the sound. John Deere.
All part of the process.
I just need to replace the
sounds-
sprocket. That's it.
It sounds so bad.
Yeah. But for now, it sounds.
I know it's like one of those jobs that it's like just annoying enough.
I know.
That you're like, oh, I'll do it next weekend. Never gets done.
This we did. Having fun. They quite like this before. Saying stuff about
Wow. Wow. Today was just wow. Round up today.
It's hard
A
to do
lot
so.
happened. So many muchnesses happened. Where to start? It began with rain, weirdly, and that was a bit nerve-wracking. Thankfully, within a few minutes, it was dry, sunny, blue skies, and I was super excited to do. Thank you. Very important. I was excited to do some drifting, and there was no meet and greets today.
No, which is I understand is a shame, you know, for people not being able to come into the pits. But you can imagine the mass volume of people that were all here at one time.
Yeah,
you know, and trying to fight to get out.
Apparently, there was 20,000 people here today.
Jeez.
Like, that's a lot of people.
And like when you sat in the car, and obviously we couldn't see over the crest. And you've got the sun strip that's so low, like
it's a lot
you
to
don't
take in.
see the people because they're slightly above the track height. It was only when we drove out onto the track to do the lineup and look out a place with all the professionals that you realise how many people.
Well, this is the thing.
were there.
It's a shock. You come over the crest in third gear, chuck the car, and then you've got to like, oh, there's the exit. Oh, and also there's hundreds of thousands of eyes on. There's thousands of eyes on you. It was really kind of weird and surreal. I've never been in that situation before. I don't think you've never been in that situation.
Not in a car. Anyway.
It was weird. But
tough.
cool. I really enjoyed it. The morning we got a session. Did we get a practice session?
We had a practice session,
and then we got. So I think I only got one lap in.
I got 2 laps in. I got a solo run, and then I tried to follow Phil.
Yeah.
On my solo run, I could hear something kind of catching, and I thought, oh, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
And as I chased Phil in, I left my passenger window down just ever so slightly. Obviously, not really ever following a proper comp car before. I was quite far back, and the cabin just completely filled with
smoke.
Tyre smoke. And
I remember that from years ago. It was quite a regular occurrence.
I understand now why, you know, Drift Masters drivers, they initiate practically side by side, or you know, maybe half a car length back, because if you don't, it's pretty much
you're lost in the fog.
Yeah, you're done. And like, you know, you look at the smoke and it looks thick, but when you're kind of in it, it's
disorientating.
Oh, massively.
Yeah.
No idea where I was, what I was doing.
I think I could have done with more practice, but I mean, at the end of the day, we're not comp drivers. These aren't comp cars, and we're here to have fun, which is what we had. So I can be like, oh, I wish we did this, wish we did. But the reality is, I feel like today went as good and as bad as I ever imagined it could have gone.
Sick day, but it's like, what did we expect to come here and do? Have fun. What did we do? We had fun.
Yeah.
We've enjoyed the company of everybody.
It's way surpassed what I thought this was going to be, and yeah, today we went from there. We did the practice, and then we did a super. Was it called a super lap?
Super lap.
Yeah. Where was that qualifying?
Yeah. Super lap qualifying.
And you when did you qualify?
Not bottom.
Not bottom.
Not bottom. I got a single point. I got one point. I think that's because I didn't go on the grass.
Yep.
But I did everything else wrong.
Where did I qualify?
You qualified just above me with 31.7. I
so
don't know the
from 1
number.
to 31.7 was one place.
Yeah.
That says all you need to know about.
And then I think everyone above you was like 90s and like just insane numbers from there on.
But then, I mean, some people did struggle though. There were quite a few zeros. I think, was Phil a zero?
Well, no, I think everyone got ones that didn't think. I think they just bumped me up the order to make me feel good.
Yeah. So. It's a good spread of drivers here. I'm kind of glad it went the way it went. I don't feel like we could have done any. I don't say we couldn't have done any better, but like I feel like we did as good as we would have done.
Yeah, I mean.
But again, it doesn't matter. We weren't here to do.
It's a very good track. Yeah. It's super difficult, and like I have such a massive respect for everything that these guys do. Like so many people, I think they sit there and they think, oh yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
Like anyone can kind of just jump.
The
in.
later stuff, like the stuff right towards like the top 8 was mind blowing.
And Charlie Hume smashed it today. He did really, really well.
It's mental to think of like Charlie Hume 2014 to Charlie Hume today. It's just
coming to church hangs,
Black
hanging
and
out,
white.
and
It's
then like
two different people almost.
Yeah, and Ty was talking before about how he was speaking to Charlie, saying, Charlie was saying, I'm going to go and do some comp driving and this, that, and the other, and standing
look at
next to a
this.
stand, well, not stand, but like low, cool road car.
Yeah.
And then he turned it from that into, you know, a full-fledged
competition
car.
car.
And
Yeah,
it's doing. Really,
it's a good progress. He's done
really
it in a
well.
good way, and it's really nice to see that. But this is the thing: there were so many drivers here from all over the world, and it was cool to see like so many people that we knew. Van Beek.
It was just all such a.
Can you tell we're a little bit overwhelmed?
Yeah, like
a lot happened. So many muchness has happened.
Vibes for me at events are massive. Like I've missed this from like 2018.
Yeah. This is it's been a long time coming. This.
Obviously, everyone knows the trials and tribulations of COVID, and then I've struggled with cars, and Lord and themselves have struggled with reliability and making sure that we're working. And it's just been our little bit of a testing period, really. You know, it tested us, like how we have been getting on, making sure that, you know, we were continuing to want to do this and strive to.
It's been a tough few years. It has been a
continue.
tough few years, and I think an event like this just absolutely rubber stamps that what we're doing and what we're
Trying,
about is something that I want to continue doing and that I enjoy.
Yeah.
And that's I've really enjoyed this, and I'm, like I said, I'm super overwhelmed, and it's probably going to take a few days, if not weeks, to process what the hell happened today.
Yeah. And we've got like you know, I feel like if there was any feedback to Dave and the Drift Game staff, was maybe like make it bigger. Like
make it bigger.
No, I know that's
how can it be bigger?
But like maybe
they physically can't fit any more people here.
No, but imagine we can like Bash Friday, so like
okay, yeah. Like
so
you could have the cars in the car park that all look like nice and clean cars.
Yeah.
And you could have them like on track destroying themselves on the Friday.
So having like a bash day on like the Friday, but then having like all not so much the judges, but like having the staff watching. You know, maybe some of the real good drivers that don't need to be involved in the bash, like your James Deans, Martin, kind of just watching, taking it in, maybe going out for a few laps as passenger and saying, you know, really these guys should come and be a part of the Invitational on the Sunday, and then having the King of Ireland drift event on the Saturday, and making the Sunday into
just
like still maybe a comp style, but then having that bash.
Yeah, look, I didn't
originally.
think we didn't actually 100% know that we were walking into a comp. It wasn't really discussed, and then only a couple of weeks ago did we discover that this was going to be a comp.
Yeah.
And
that we most definitely weren't going to be a part of the competition.
Yeah, we thought we were going to be in the show stand.
Yeah, well, I thought we were just going to be doing some like donuts and shit.
Yeah, I kind of thought that was going to be us. But hey, we were there and we did bits, and I mega enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I really fucking enjoyed it. It was ace. I like I said, super overwhelmed, and I can't wait to go to sleep.
I had a massive crash. No, I didn't. I went off with the ass.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't drive as badly as I thought I was going to drive.
You drove really fucking well. I realised that I'm not a comp driver.
Neither am I.
And I like forgot that like you can't just take the car apart like when you want to. Like on a drift day, you know, when you feel like something's wrong, you just come in, jack it up, take your shit off, start working on it, and then when someone comes over and goes, you need to be on the other side of the circuit in the next
I used to
minute.
fucking hate it. That's why my car, you know, like years ago when my fucking car was like, you open the engine bay and it would just be shit and wires strewn all over the fucking place and made out of strimmer cabling. Like that was because there was constantly some dude telling me to fucking come and fix this immediately because I had to be out on track in like 5 seconds.
And that was so because then you know only ever doing it for fun and it, you know, wanting to make sure that the car worked. I mean, it's just a lack of testing. You know, it's only the second event I've done in the car after 4 years of not driving it.
Yeah, and that's the thing you got to bear in mind.
And it's I mean, to
that's
go
a huge
from
huge achievement to go that long and then get back in your car and crack on.
To go from LzFest
to this bullshit.
To this is wild.
It's incredible.
It's like from a grassroots event, you know, like trying to do hot laps and just open pit lane style, to go from that to the biggest car show event, car event.
This is what I mean.
Track thing.
People were comparing this entry to like Knock Hill, and it's not the same, because although the Knock Hill entry is a blind right-hand corner, it also has a huge amount of space where you can run off. Whereas this is just like crash, 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 crash in all directions apart from the one place you need to go for the entry.
Yeah.
So it's really difficult to.
What's really upsetting though is like when I went off track at the end, like I felt like I had like almost got it, like I was almost at the right speed. I was almost aiming in the right way.
You were nearly there, but
and like you watch the video and it's kind of like I'm in the right kind of area, but just not at the same time.
Yeah. The word. I don't feel like I got enough laps, but I think that's just part of having that many drivers.
I feel like
generally.
I don't. It's also like you do your lap and then you come in and you may have 30 minutes between runs.
Yeah.
So like it's
you
not
can't really
like,
change anything. You can't really like, oh, I might change this.
Or if you do make adjustments, like I came in, changed tire pressures, and then it's like it's such a massive space that then if that change is wrong, it's almost a change. It's almost an hour between the original problem to then making two changes.
Yeah. I like I said, I think I only completed 2 laps before I then did the battle with Martin Richards. And shout out to Martin Richards. He won't watch this, but shout out to Martin Richards. That was ace. I really enjoyed that. The last time I battled someone in competition was 2017, and it was Martin Richards. So it was a real nice.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Fucking bookend again.
A bookend to my comp existence in this decade. Oh shit, this is a new decade.
Yeah.
But thank you, Martin, and obviously him beating me put him in a position to battle Adam LZ.
Yeah.
So you're welcome, Martin. He'll never watch this video. That was sick, which means there was a possibility that I could have battled Adam.
Oh, imagine.
Imagine if I'd like completely fucked up and managed to make it so that Martin somehow fucked
Martin,
up.
he railed into the back of you,
and then somehow I'm then
the
put
judges
through.
deemed it Martin's problem, sort it out, and then put you through.
That'd have been hilarious.
Yeah.
We spoke to a lot of our internet heroes
today
as well.
I mean, there's so many people that we look up to and watch, and
that's so strange as well. Like people that you
like Jimmy Oakes, the best dude. I don't think I speak highly enough of him. Like there's always people out there that you see on the internet, and I think you kind of forget that they're just real
normal people.
Normal people.
Yeah,
they all have
doing
the same
real
problems.
normal things.
They all shout the same place.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all. Most of them probably do.
Okie dokie.
We'll at least have one butthole. But no, I mean, it's nice to meet these people, speak to them, like, it's kind of strange, when we're stood in those boxes.
Oh yeah.
And like, I did an Instagram story, and I'm like, why the fuck are we here? Like,
we're stood in what looked like our subscribers, or not our subscribers, but like your subscriptions on your phone that you subscribe to. It's like you stood in a line with them.
And even then,
we did feel like imposters today.
But then, like, even speaking to the likes of some of the comp drivers that are also real starstruck, they're kind of like really a bit deer in the headlights.
But that was cool. Yeah, that was cool to see as well.
And there's levels to everything, and I feel like we try and be as normal as possible. And it's tough sometimes because like you're trying to
have a normal conversation with someone where you're like, I've actually watched like hours of your fun life,
and you try and you're like you feel like you know somebody anyway, but you don't. Yeah, it's odd.
Anyway, today was great. Let's do it again, Dave Egan. And
100%.
Absolute shout out to Dave Egan. Jesus, what a guy. He must be like vibrating right now.
Yeah.
His body must be atrophying and crumbling into a ball. Sleep is. I mean, I've not seen it. You came past on a scooter before. I'm surprised he's not curled up in a ball somewhere.
Well, that last shout of him celebrating James Dean winning was so nearly broken.
It was his voice. You could hear his voice.
So
like,
close.
Here is the final few bits of voice.
This is the last bit
Goodbye.
of me. This is the last bit of me, and that's it. And I don't think he spoke on the mic after that.
No, he didn't.
Probably done.
Yeah, he knew that was it.
That was it. He gave it his all.
But yeah, wow.
It's such a fantastic event. Thank you very much for inviting us.
Thank you very much. Very cool.
And I think next time we'll probably just come for a bash, maybe sometime in the year.
No, I do this again. I did this again.
No, I'm saying
I know
we
it
want
was.
to come to
yeah,
Ireland
yeah,
just
yeah,
to
yeah,
do
yeah.
a bash and then-
absolutely,
yeah,
yeah.
massively.
But like, even though this wasn't, I was like, comp.
No, it was
still
not what I
thoroughly enjoyed
expected
it.
in the slightest.
No.
It was so much better.
Yeah, 100%. Anyway.
I don't think we're gonna do comps.
Anyway,
Yeah.
this was sick. Let's do it loads.
My lower back.